and they have a few ingredients, very hard to pronounce ingredients, which Roanna will do the honors of pronouncing it.
The first one is actually alpha-glucan oligosaccharide. Repeat after me.
Alpha-glucan oligosaccharide.
Hi! Welcome to another episode of Beauty Talk, where we spill the tea on all things beauty. I'm Roanna.
And I'm Becks.
And today, Becks, gut health has always been the focus, right? When it comes to gut health, right, we talk about prebiotics as well as probiotics. But how well do we understand our skin health?
Has that got to do with prebiotics and probiotics?
Yes, absolutely.
But before that, I'm going to stop you right here. Before we spill the tea on beauty, let's have some tea.
I've prepared a chamomile tea for us to relax because we're going to have a somewhat relaxing conversation. For now, what is microbiome?
Actually, we spoke about this before. We actually discussed about it in one of our episodes on the skincare buzz, and it's really the skincare buzzword of last year.
The microbiome is basically everything, our skin, our gut. So we do actually need these prebiotics and probiotics to maintain the health of our skin.
Yes. And I think it's still a buzzword for this year as well.
Because I think microbiome is something that a lot of skincare brands have been coming out with, when it comes to skincare.
So we're talking about your gut, which is very common. And we're talking about your skin, your oral and your nasal cavities as well. They all have a different community of microbes.
Yes, correct. And what is microbiome skincare then? So microbiome skincare actually contains prebiotics as well as probiotics because it is all about keeping that ecosystem balanced. Anyway, today we're going to be focusing on prebiotics.
Okay.
So prebiotics are plant-based carbohydrates that is used as fuel for beneficial bacteria growth so that it helps to maintain a healthy skin and of course a healthy gut. But today we're talking about skincare, so healthy skin. And these days, right, we are all about cleaning and sanitizing, and we tend to over cleanse. And what over cleansing does is to strip your skin of all these essential bacteria, essential oils that your skin naturally produces.
And this can actually disrupt your skin's microbiome.
Yes, that's right. And then it will just throw everything off balance. And then you will find that your skin becomes dry, irritated, and a host of other problems will start to come in.
And this is where, skin aging, things like dermatitis, acne, they occur.
The brand that we're talking about today has got prebiotics in the skincare, and we've actually asked some of our friends to react to it.
What's so interesting about reacting to it?
We'll find out. Okay, so we're gonna ask our camera crew. Yeah? Have you heard about this brand called Tulips?
No, never.
Never? Okay, you look at the logo. What does it remind you of? Tulips,
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, Tulips is a vulva care brand. Do you know what's a vulva?
Yes, I know what's the
And those products, right? Basically, most of Tulips products we just tried, right, are suitable for the face and also the body.
I mean, I don't use this kind of products. I don't need these products, but I guess I can let my girlfriend try.
Do you know that they can be used for the face also?
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But it seems a bit weird. Okay, actually, yeah, if it's gentle enough for down there, yeah, I think it's okay for the face,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think you will use it on your vulva?
If it will make my vulva healthier, I can consider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you try, right? This texture of this scrub. I don't know whether you've tried it before, but you can just try and see. Okay, then you massage. What do you feel about this scrub?
I feel like it's very gentle. Like I usually use body scrubs like a few times a week.
Okay.
And it's not as gentle as this.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's nice. So do you know that the Tulips, right, the products, right, can be used on both the face as well as the body? So what do you think of it being a product that can be multitasking?
I think that is more accessible. If you have one that does both and a multi-use product, save money.
Okay, so now we know that Tulips is a vulva care brand. And did you know that the products can be used on both the face and the body?
Yes, I do, because I'm a fan of Tulips.
Yes, I know. You've been using a couple of Tulips products,
Yes, I
but
have.
okay, more on that later. And do you know that the optimal pH level of our face and body is different?
Yes, of course I do. I just spoke about it just now.
I know.
Yeah, and for our skin, right, the optimal range is actually between pH 4 to pH 6, am I right?
Yes, for face and body, that's the bigger range. But for vulva actually, it's 3.8 to 4.5. So it's a little bit towards the acidic side. And then for
I didn't know.
and then for our face, it's actually 4.5 to 5.5. The reason why tulips has actually, have optimal pH level of 4 to 6 is so that it can accommodate both our skin as well as our vulva. Down there. Intimate care is very important.
And for tulips, right, they actually do contain a unique prebiotic complex, and
Yes.
they have a few ingredients, very hard to pronounce ingredients, which Roanna will do the honors of pronouncing it.
The first one is actually alpha-glucan oligosaccharide. Repeat after me.
Alpha-glucan oligosaccharide.
That's right.
So what's that? It's derived from natural sugars, right?
Yes, like sucrose and maltose, and what it is actually a type of prebiotic that's clinically proven to protect and stimulate beneficial bacterial growth.
So not just that, their range also contains inulin, which is also a type of prebiotic.
Yes.
And it helps to reduce the growth of bad bacteria in favor of more, just friendlier, nicer microorganisms on our body.
Yeah, and it's actually commonly found in like our everyday foods like wheat, onions, bananas as well. So the third complex is saccharide isomerate. I think
Saccharide isomerate.
that's right.
It's actually a vegan hyaluronic acid booster.
Yes, correct. So what it does, right, it is actually a 100% plant-based carbohydrate complex that functions as a humectant, which is a water-binding agent, as well as an emollient, as well as a skin replenisher. So it kind of like sucks in all the water, and then it holds the water, and as well as replenish the skin.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's an amazing substance, which is why it's called a hyaluronic acid booster. Yeah. So today I have 3 products over here. We are going back to basics, okay?
Okay.
It's the very simple cleanser, exfoliator, as well as moisturizer.
Okay.
Okay, just as our face needs some TLC, right? Our vulva needs some care as well.
Yes, there's a difference between vagina and vulva, right?
Yes.
So our vagina may be self-cleaning, but our vulva has to be kept clean because it's like the external layer, and it should be washed, regularly to prevent bacteria and the build-up of oils, of like skin in the folds.
Okay, I've actually tried all 3.
Yes.
And I know you haven't tried. The first one would be rinse. Okay, so this is a gentle prebiotic cleanser. I've used on both my face and my vulva.
You did! I'm so proud of you! Yes, I did! I'm so proud of you. Okay, tell us about it.
This is actually a pH balancing cleanser that's infused with plant-based prebiotics.
Okay.
To balance the skin's microbiome.
Right.
Yeah, so this one has got a pH of I think 4.15.
15,
Yeah, 4.15. So this is actually great for both the vulva as well for the skin, face as well. Okay, so and it also contains lactic acid,
Which is a gentle AHA.
yeah, so it gives you kind of like it will smooth and plump up your skin, and it also has this gel texture which I really enjoy. Yes, and I'm gonna.
Oh, gave me a lot there. Actually has quite a sticky
It's
texture.
it does. So it has
Does it
like
foam?
if you mix in with a
Water.
little bit of water,
Ah,
it
I can
actually
see a bit of
foams
the
up
white.
a little bit.
Oh, I can smell the frankincense.
Yeah. And when you wash off, right, basically it doesn't strip your skin off like the natural oils, and you don't feel that it's drying, which is why I feel that it's suitable for both the face as well as the vulva. Because if it's a regular cleanser that you might use on your face, right, it might not be suitable for your vulva.
Yeah.
It might be too drying and things like that. So this is actually perfect.
I think that if you cleanse your skin and it becomes really tight and like you feel like it's so squeaky clean, right? That's not good at all.
Yeah, it will be very, very drying for the skin, and it might actually in turn irritate and offset the balance of the good and bad bacteria.
Yes. So for first impressions, right, I have to say that I really love the scent of it. I've not tried it, so I don't know the efficacy, but I really love the scent. It's very calming, it's very relaxing.
I do enjoy this cleanser a lot actually, because my skin is actually very, very sensitive. So a lot of cleansers, they do dry out my skin. Like after I step out of the bathroom, right, I can feel that like my skin is like tight as a piece of cling wrap.
I hate
you know?
that feeling.
Yeah, I hate that feeling as well. So this gel cleanser I've been using for a couple of days now. Every time I step out of the toilet, I'm like, I feel that my skin is smooth and plump.
And your skin is ready to pile on the next step.
Correct.
And what's the next step?
Next step would be the exfoliator. Okay, usually, right, I would cleanse my skin first before I use an exfoliator.
But sometimes people do it the opposite way.
Yeah, so I feel that this really depends on what is more comfortable for you. Because for me, I really like the other way around, because I believe, right, you need to cleanse your skin. Your skin needs to be clean first before you exfoliate the surface and reveal like the finer pores and like the under layer. So that's my reasoning.
Right, okay,
Yeah, so that's
fair
my
enough.
reasoning. The second step would be this one over here. So this is the scrubs. I love their names. This is like rinse. It's very no-brainer. And then this is juice. So this is the scrub, and this is the Konjac jelly scrub. As the name suggests, it is really a jelly-ish substance.
Is it gentle enough for your vulva though?
It is though. I've tried it. I wouldn't say.
Speak
Yes.
and give it at the same time.
Yeah, so this is actually a superfood gel exfoliator, and it has a pH value of 5.07.
And the Konjac jelly beads, they are actually biodegradable as well, so it's environmentally friendly.
Yes, it is. And they're all quite fine, right?
Yes,
If you massage it, you
not
can-
rough, not rough at all.
Yeah. So it also has got finely ground non-GMO olive stone powder, so that it will effectively remove surface grime and dirt. This also has got saccharide isomerate, which is the vegan hyaluronic acid booster that we were talking about
To give your
earlier.
skin a wave of intense hydration.
Yes. So how do you feel like using this?
I have to wipe it off to tell, but the beads aren't rough, so they are gentle enough. I feel it could be gentle enough for your vulva. But the thing is, I have to say, after leaving this on, right, it has a cooling effect. I don't know whether it's me or not. But honestly, the beads don't feel rough at all, so I think it's really gentle.
It's my first time using an exfoliator on my vulva.
Okay.
When I tried this, right, I think it's not too bad. It's pretty interesting to use an exfoliator over at the vulva area, because I've never done that in my life. This was a good experience that I would actually, continue doing. But yes, it's gentle enough for the vulva. Tried and tested. Okay, now that we've cleansed, we've exfoliated, what's next?
Moisturize.
And hydrate. So we have the Juice Prebiotic Body Balm, and as the name suggests, it has a very silky, light as air kind of texture that I truly enjoy. So after I apply it, right, I feel like it gives this nice velvety finish.
Okay.
Yeah, and it really hydrates my skin for
Okay.
many hours.
Well, I can see why it helps with hydration or moisturization, because it's enriched with
Yes.
a lot of ingredients that work. It's enriched with sugarcane derived squalene.
And not squalene, okay?
And not squalene.
Squalene traditionally is derived from shark liver, but this one is the plant-derived sugarcane squalene.
I see. And it also contains another plant-based ingredient. What is it?
It's called trehalose, so that is supposed to drench your skin in like utmost hydration and moisture.
Wow.
So it's like a pampering, self-care kind of moment when you apply this body balm.
It quenches your skin's thirst.
Yeah.
Yes, and it also has prebiotics complex to defend the skin against bad bacteria.
Yeah, that's right. So without further ado, let you try. You haven't tried it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna like dispense a little bit and replenish my own moisture. I just love the texture of this.
It's very luxurious.
It is. And I like the scent also. It's very calming, very soothing. I apply this day and night though.
So far, the entire range has a very uniform scent that is very soothing. Like what you say, it's very relaxing.
Importantly, right, you need to apply on like your places like your elbows as well as your knees.
dry areas, let me
Yes, correct, the dry areas. This is a tip from my mom as well.
So, are you a fan of that?
Yes, I am actually. I seldom put body moisturizer, to be honest, because in this climate, right, sometimes it's a bit sticky, a bit icky, I really like textures, right, that non-sticky. Yeah,
Right.
so actually in air conditioned
In our
environment-
humid climate as well. it's
Yeah,
good.
correct. So I've been using this for like a few days, and I will continue to use this.
Recommended?
Recommended, highly recommend.
Okay, so Roanna, other than these 3 products from Tulip's Prebiotics range, they also have 2 other products as well, which I have tried. So way before we do this episode and everything, I actually said that I'm using
Yes.
Tulips, right? So I do use Tulips. These are my own products from
Wow.
Tulips. There's one from the Prebiotics range, which I'll talk about it later. But these 2 are from the, not the Prebiotics, but still as good. I love it. So anyways, back to the Prebiotics range, the two other additions that they have, the Sleep Over, which is an overnight mask, repairing mask, and the Screen, which is a pore refining sunscreen. Yes.
So sunscreen is for the face, right?
It's for the face and body.
But you can use
it all over.
Would you expose?
Yes. Even when you have your clothes on, UV rays can still seep through the materials of your clothes, right? So let's say if you go, I don't know, suntanning and you have a bikini on, you should use it all the time. But I think it's a good opportunity for you to use this.
Interesting.
It's time to use it. Try it. And for this sunscreen, it actually contains SPF 50 PA+++. So you have all the sun protection that you need.
Advocate.
Advocate. Yes, sun protection, very, very important. So yeah, these are the two additions to the Prebiotics range.
So Becks, you've tried 3 products for the first time on set. So based on your first impressions, right, which is the product that you would dive in right away to try?
I love all 3. I feel like I want to try all 3, but if I have to choose one, that would be scrubs. Which is your favorite?
Yeah, not sharing.
Why? Why is it your favorite?
So why I love scrubs, right, is because it leaves a nice lingering scent. It also leaves my skin baby smooth, and I really, really enjoy it. And I think you should try it.
Yes, I want to try it. Give it to me.
Okay, I'll give it to you just to try. Okay, tell us in the comments though, which of these 3 products are your favorite and why?
And to discover more about beauty, make sure you like and subscribe to Beauty Talk.
See you in the next episode. Bye.